Express. Please remain seated and keep your hands and feet inside the train at all times as we take a ride down the rails. You are traveling on a quarter scale, exact replica of the 1893 Huntington train. As you ride around the farm, you will see, as is the Dell'Osso Family Farm tradition, all the many changes we made last year for our guests' enjoyment. To your left, you will see our new Cider Hill, an area where adults can taste hard cider, drink craft beer and wine. We are also serving pizzas on Cider Hill. We have added new play areas where children can play cornhole and other fun outdoor games. The lake that surrounds Cider Hill was created with reclaimed and non-potable water to irrigate the lawns towards the corn maze. We planted these lawns with a special variety of grass that uses only 20% of the water of regular grass. All of the open grass areas created several years ago have been used, including the festival area behind Snow Mountain, for a variety of events at Dell'Osso Farm. As we come out of the tunnel, look to your right. You can see our 2-acre festival grounds lined with redwood trees.
That's the line for the mystery tour, folks.
Trellises for grapes and grass area. The redwood trees were planted for a natural windbreak for this area. You will see the beginnings of what will become a beautiful landscape to our future plans for this farm. The small lake to the far right of the festival grounds, as well as the larger lake you just rode by, were created with reclaimed and non-potable water and will irrigate the lawns and landscaping. We are planning an outdoor stage in front of the silos and adjacent to our smaller lake. Remember to check our website for upcoming events.
I want to keep the light off just like because folks, so sorry about the inconvenience.
And Mud Run in May at Dell'OssoFamilyFarm.com for more information and to reserve and buy your tickets.
We're on the backside headed towards the Wild West town.
We planted more than 1,000 trees at the farm in 2015, and as we travel down the tracks, on the left you will see signs that designate each fruit, nut, or citrus tree that we have planted along the rail. These trees are planted in a specific order too. As we make our way around, we are taking a trip through the crops of the central San Joaquin Valley, starting with apricots, peaches, plums, and almonds, all the way down to the lemons and mandarins of Bakersfield. The current drought conditions in California have been a consideration in all of our plans, and in 2015, we decided to fallow, or not to plant, 50 acres of farmland to save the water for the 7 acres of Bermuda grass. The farm.
By the way, folks, I'll upload this later when I get home because out here the Wi-Fi is kind of bad. So sorry about that too, but it is what it is.
Stewardship of our resources for the future generations of our family and for your families to enjoy too. We have been good stewards using conservation, moderation, and preservation. We want our farm to be a tradition not just for you and your children, but your children's children as well. As these trees grow big and tall, it will change the landscape and bring so much more to the beauty of this land. Just look at the changes and how the trees have grown in the last few years. Ghost Town is now coming up on your left. some very historic buildings from the mining town of Jackson, California. They say spirits come out at night.
Church right here next to the cemetery. Sorry if you can't see it.
To your right is a panoramic view of Mount Diablo and the West Hills. Perhaps you've been lucky enough to catch a sunset while on our farm. If not, you might have to come again, as our sunsets and the colors in the sky are breathtaking. During the year in the fields on your right, we grow cherries on the east side of the farm, and just past the future U-Pick cherries, in October it becomes our overflow parking lot. Back over to the left, you'll see our grove of citrus trees, a very important crop for California.
Lime trees is one of those
Spanish
trees.
missionaries originally. William Wolfskill, considered the granddaddy of the citrus business, grew hundreds of lemon and orange seedlings from San Gabriel Mission. Navel oranges, like those planted on the farm, came to the U.S. in 1873, a mutation from an orange tree in a Brazilian monastery. The U.S. Department of Agriculture obtained 2 cuttings and gave them to Eliza Timmons, a woman suffrage activist in Riverside, to see if they would grow. The trees produced an incredible fruit that was the key to the establishment of the California commercial citrus industry. The only way navel oranges can reproduce is by grafting or taking a cutting of the original tree. Every single navel orange you ever have eaten has been a descendant from these mother trees, one of which is still standing in Riverside and is a California historical landmark. During the gold rush of the 1840s, there was a huge demand for oranges to defend against scurvy, a vitamin C deficiency, which firmly established the citrus market in Southern California. Remember, an orange a day keeps the scurvy away. Look out to our left, and you will see the woods of our spectacular haunted castle before we head back to the station. If you dare, take a walk through the haunted forest. You never know what you will see lurking around each corner. Enjoy the rest of your day at Dell'Osso Family Farm. And thank you so much for coming to our family farm.
Alright guys, that will do it towards the end of this video. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the notification down below to hit the bell down below to get notifications from my videos. And with that, I'll see you guys all on the mystery tour. Until then, this has been Chaser number 9 here. And with that, I'll see you guys all in the next video. And until then,